everyone, welcome to Emsley Lodge for another week. Beautiful morning this morning. It's a bit cold, but all's good. Just capping on runners last week. We ran a little filly called Miss Satine, and I thought she was really good. She was her first start for us on the synthetic, and she's just tracking into it on the corner and just got held up and lost all the momentum, but I thought she was very good late. So look for her in a couple of weeks' time in probably a 1300 metre race on the synthetic again, and I think she'll be pretty hard to beat. Runners this week, we've got a couple tomorrow on the synthetic. King Manu, he steps out and has his first up run. Had a couple of trials now, fitness is good. He's probably going to be a bit short for him, but he should be finishing off hard. And Marcello Sonata, he'll also go round tomorrow. He had absolutely no luck at all last start and probably lost 5 or 6 lengths on the corner and only got beaten 3.5. So any sort of luck tomorrow at all, he'll be right in the race, and his work through the week was really good. So expect a very forward running from him. Couple of horses heading off to Seymour on Saturday. Spherical having his first start for us. We had him in at Warrnambool the other day, but it was just an absolute bottomless track, and we thought it was a bit tough stepping him out first start in a race on that track. We're going to get a slow to heavy track at Seymour on Saturday. Unfortunately, he's drawn very wide, but being a staying horse, he'll probably slide back in the field and get a bit of cover and be good late. Another horse called Tempest Rock. It's his, we've been sort of keen to get the horse to this sort of trip. It's 2,000 metres for the first time for us. He's certainly, his last couple of starts hadn't had a lot of luck and has been steaming home late. So really looking forward to seeing how he handles the 2,000 metres, and for things that we sort of see here on the training track, we expect him to run a really good race for us on Saturday. Yeah, we jumped in the car this week and chuffed off and went and had a look at a couple of our young horses work around the track, and it's all about education for a lot of these young ones, and we'd like to expose them to as many different things as we possibly can. Yeah, we're up here this morning at Ballarat Racecourse. I know now why I train in Geelong. It's about 2 degrees here and freezing cold, but just for education, we've sent some of our young horses up here and just give them a good look at a different racetrack and all about education. Here's 2 nice little colts, a High Chaparral colt and an I Am Invincible colt. Both of these we're really keen on. I'd see the I Am Invincible will get up and go early, and I would think the High Chaparral colt probably need a little bit of time, but both horses seem to be fairly keen. You can see they're pretty green going around the track, but that's the whole idea of bringing them up here and exposing them to something a bit different. Whilst we're up here at Ballarat, we working another 2 of our young ones, is Canny Lad filly and also a Schnitzel colt. Really keen. We sort of asked them to go up to the synthetic, up the straight track, and have a look at the automatic timing system, and we're very fortunate thinking of putting a similar sort of thing in at Emsley Lodge, so it gives us a real good chance to work the horses up here, give them a look at something a bit different.
Hi everyone, yeah, it's good to be back anyway. Back in the saddle this week, obviously. I rode winner yesterday at Sandown. Looks to be a very nice horse. But I've got some nice rides this weekend. I've got a nice horse for Chris Waller called Amravato. He's having his first start in Melbourne, and he's come from Sydney. He's won his last 2, and he should be a very good chance, and he'll be flying late because he gets back. But I've actually been offered to go over to America in 2.5 weeks. I'm going over to California to a place called Sacramento, and I'll be riding for one of the sheiks over there. It's actually Arabian races, but it's sort of like the best of them. So there's some good opportunity for myself and against some other apprentice riders from all over the world, and yeah, it's a good opportunity.
I think Pete Sanders is still dining out on last week's winners. 40-1 place getter, 7-1 winner. Too easy, he reckons. I must admit, he did say he'd do a better job than anyone else, and as give credit where credit's due, it was pretty good effort last week. I think he's eating lobster at Mambo this week. So here's Pete for this week's tips.
Hi everyone, it's nice to be back. I didn't think I would be, but I am. Anyway, good luck. We're going to Sydney on Saturday. First race is race 2, number 9, Space. I think Mike Moroney's gone up there for a purpose, and I think the horse will win. Then Caulfield, we're going to go with Phil Gore to be ridden by Craig Newitt. That horse just should win. And have a look at Farrell again. I think the further this horse goes, the better he'll get and the more he'll win. So good luck, and you never know, I might even be back next week, but the pressure's on.
Well, I think we got a little bit of feeling back in the fingers and toes after Ballarat this morning. Certainly glad to be home. If you like the look of any of those young horses, go on our website. There's probably a couple of shares available in a few of them. But until next week, see you later.